Hello, my name is Joe Vosters, and I am the inventor of Friendly Beds, an innovative bed mobility system to keep people safe, independent, and at home longer. I have been asked to put together a training video for rehab therapists so they know the unique benefits that are possible with this innovative product. First, I'll go into the background of the company. The company is called Bill Ray Home Mobility. Bill was my brother-in-law who had a stroke at 50. I was helping him, being a caregiver for him. He's in the middle of his queen-size bed, can't get around. At the very same time, my father, Ray, was 92 years old and he was 230 pounds of frailty. Where he landed on the bed was it. He's not rolling over, getting up, or moving an inch in any direction. It was a disaster in waiting for my 88-year-old mother as she rolled 230 pounds of dead weight around all day. Seeing what was going on, I investigated the products that were presently on the market. Your typical flimsy triangle on a chain, your wobbly bed rails, other assistive items that are very lightweight and made overseas. I decided to make Friendly Beds as a new product to help people with some stability, something that heavy duty, something they can trust. Basically all the parts, all the assistive items are made heavy duty and made to work together, presenting very unique benefits for a lot of people that are struggling to remain at home. I will now demonstrate the product itself and how it can benefit certain afflictions that are common to your patients. Thank you. Hello, this is Joe Vosters again, and in this video I'd like to cover the features of Friendly Beds and why it would be very interesting to rehab therapists as to the benefits for their patients that they work with on a daily basis. A quick review of Friendly Beds. It's heavy-duty steel framework that goes over a person's existing home bed. It can fit a twin, a double, a queen, 8-inch off-center of a king, many hospital beds, many adjustable beds. It's very versatile. The product includes, the main parts include a 3-foot-long trapeze bar. No one else has one of these. I'll show you why it's so different in a minute. We have pivoting assist rails that are quite sturdy. You can lean on them. They pivot to a 45 as well as a 90-degree position from the mattress. You have an attached balance pole anchored top and bottom by 220 pounds of steel framework. Very critical for a person to be able to trust as they move themselves and get themselves standing. The other included part to the main product is the overhead lighting with a 3-button wireless remote. One button controls the overhead light, the other 2 buttons control the optional snake lights or lamps across the room. Falls prevention is a huge topic in the elderly community. Any sort of lighting or non-tripping hazards or anything to prevent a fall is there to keep a person safely at home longer. All of these items are included in the Friendly Bed system. A review of what it does for different ailments. I will demonstrate what some of our customers, what it can do for elderly. Some of our customers have slept with their spouse for 50 or 60 some years. They don't want to change a thing. They want to stay sleeping in their existing, wide, comfortable bed with their spouse. Very few people want to sleep alone in a 36-inch wide hospital bed the rest of their lives. This long, sturdy trapeze bar allows a person to move themselves across the wide bed, grabbing the different handrails and to roll over or otherwise reposition themselves for comfort. You'll notice that as you're moving your body sideways, you're using all your major muscle groups, actually getting exercise in disguise. And as you're helping yourself, you're not straining the caregiver. That is huge to prevent risk of injury to yourselves as well as the caregiver. Getting to the side of the bed, using the assist rail, using the balance pole to stand themselves up. This allows them to feel safe. They can stabilize themselves, get their bearings. Many times a person gets lightheaded upon standing, loses their balance, crashes to the floor, and breaks a body part. This is a very sturdy system to prevent that from happening. Next thing I will demonstrate is the same situation, except in this case it's a stroke situation. One arm and one leg. You can move yourself across a wide bed independently. Stand up using the assist rail and the balance pole. Pivot on your good foot and put yourself in a wheelchair if necessary. The next item would be muscle weakness illnesses. In this case, it would be Parkinson's. Parkinson's is a very good match for this product, as well as MS and MD and CP. In those cases, people no longer trust their own bodies. Their perceptions are off. They're not trusting where they're reaching or what they're grabbing. In this case, people are grabbing things they can trust, things that are heavy duty, versus the typical lightweight items that are coming from overseas on the market presently. In many cases, we've taken this into Parkinson's symposiums. The older gentlemen would be moving themselves stiffly and slowly across the bed, standing themselves up, doing bed transfers and repositioning. And we look at the end of the bed, and the spouse would have a big smile on her face because she didn't have to lift a finger to help her spouse move around. So, in other cases, we have actually had this used for a lot of people with arthritis. A lot of people have difficulties moving around and repositioning, getting themselves in and out of bed. Using this long trapeze bar allows them different movements to be able to safely and without pain move themselves in and out of bed. Also, we've had some improvements made, or some optional parts made, to allow people with little or no leg strength to get themselves independently, simply in and out of bed. We had paraplegics. It applies to paraplegics. It applies to advanced MS. It applies to amputees. In those cases, we optionally move the pole out another foot so the wheelchair slides in between. We then add one extra bar from midline to the bed to the balance pole. In those cases, a person in a wheelchair will just lean over, grab the horizontal bar, and as they pull their weight up, their body is dragged simply and safely onto the bed surface. There is absolutely nothing else on the market, anything close to that. It's very popular with our product, and it would be very popular with many of your patients. In conclusion, this product is very unique. Offers unique benefits that are not possible with any other product. It allows a person to help themselves, allows them the opportunity to build strength. It reduces the opportunities for injuries for both themselves as well as their spouse. Also, there's comfort items. As a person is going to take care of themselves more easily, self-esteem, comfort are all big benefits. As a person can roll themselves over, there's less chance for bed sores. That's a huge issue. So there's unique benefits to consider. A lot of it's on the paperwork. There is an additional video on the transfer bar option on our website. So thank you for your time, and please have a great day.